Hey guys, I'm Adrian Ramirez. Hope you guys are having a great day. Before I start, help me out by hitting the like button and subscribe. It will help out a lot. Let's get right into it. News has been released that CEO Evan Spiegel is aiming to make Snap profitable next year in 2019. Evan gave Snap Inc. the goal of achieving full year profitability in 2019 and has refocused the company around a new set of strategic goals. According to a 15-page memo sent to employees last week that has been obtained by Cheddar.com. In the lengthy memo to Snap employees dated September 26, Spiegel bluntly admitted that Snapchat rushed their redesign, solving one problem but creating many others. Spiegel wrote, "In our excitement to innovate and bring many new products into the world, we have lost the core of what made Snapchat the fastest way to communicate." News about Spiegel's memo to Snap employees surfaces at a time when the company's stock is trading at all-time lows. Snapchat's redesign sparked outcry from users, ultimately led to the company's first ever decline in daily users last quarter. On Thursday, Snap shares dipped below $8 for the first time after a Wall Street analyst said that Facebook's Instagram is irreversibly reducing Snap's ability to meet investor expectations. The memo revealed that Snap has a stretch goal of its business breaking even in the fourth quarter of 2018, and that the goal is for Snap to achieve full year profitability in 2019. The eye-opening 6,500 plus word memo represents Spiegel's most direct and thorough explanation of Snap's current challenges and future goals to date. And it provides a unique window into the mind of Snap's reclusive CEO at a time when the company is under intense pressure to grow its business and satisfy investors. I'm going to share some of the highlights of the memo with you now. Number 1, the memo starts off by Evan Spiegel recognizing that 2018 has been their most challenging or transformative year in their history. Number 2, he goes on to explain that they rushed a redesign solving one problem but creating many others. One of the problems was it made Snapchat users harder to communicate. Number 3, the memo explains that the most durable way for them to grow is by relentlessly focusing on being the fastest way to communicate, which was their core product from the beginning, but they lost sight of it by releasing too many new products from their excitement to innovate. Number 4, in 2019, the company will refocus on making Snapchat the fastest way to communicate so that they can unlock the core value of their service for the billions of people who have not yet learned how to use Snapchat. Number 5, the memo explains that if a competitor made an exact copy of Snapchat, like Pokey or Instagram Direct, it wouldn't be able to offer as much value as Snapchat because there wouldn't be anyone using it. Number 6, in order to grow the business, Snapchat needs to make sure that it helps all Snapchatters communicate with their best friends. Although finding best friends is a different problem than finding more friends, Spiegel mentions that Snap needs to think about new ways to help people find the friends they care most about. Snap will need to work hard to make sure that all Snapchatters have best friends they can communicate with. Number 7, most of the incremental growth in their core markets like the US, UK, and France will have to come from older users who generate higher average revenue per user. This means aging up their user base at core markets will be very valuable in terms of revenue growth. Growing in older demographics will require Snapchat to mature their application and deliver their core product value of being the fastest way to communicate. Many older users today see Snapchat as frivolous or a waste of time because they think Snapchat is a social media rather than a faster way to communicate. Changing the design language of their product and improving their marketing and communications around Snapchat will help users understand their value. Number 8, growing in new markets like India, Indonesia, Mexico, Brazil, or the Philippines will require Snapchat to solve problems that are preventing users from unlocking their core product value. These problems are very different from the problem of aging up in developed markets. The opportunity in terms of incremental user growth is enormous because these countries have very large youthful populations. Snapchat is already seeing export dollars come from advertisers in other countries into this market via their self-serve tools. Number 9, there are also substantial revenue growth opportunities within their Discover product. Increasing engagement in Discover even by a small amount has huge implications for revenue growth. Their content team is working hard to experiment with new layouts and content types in the wake of their redesign to drive increased engagement. They are also working to identify content that is performing well outside of Snapchat so that they can bring it into Discover. Number 10, in conclusion, the company has a massive opportunity with the billions of people who don't use Snapchat and don't understand the power of fast visual communication. According to the memo, 2019 will be the year that Snapchat invests in their root and deliver their core product value so that they can spread positivity throughout the world and grow as a company. If you guys want to read the whole memo, I'm going to put a link in the description below. It's a great read. I don't think Snapchat is going to disappear like many analysts think. I see a lot of people using Snapchat over Instagram because Snapchat isn't about likes and followers. It's about sharing real, authentic moments with friends and family. Not having likes and comments makes sure that people feel comfortable expressing themselves, so they don't have to worry about being pretty or perfect, because being pretty or perfect takes more time and makes it harder to communicate. I think Snapchat is a buy right now, as it has dipped into the $7 range and it is at its lowest price ever. I think at the current low price it makes a good opportunity for a swing trade, or if you believe in the company, it makes a good opportunity to go long, but expect the volatility to continue. Personally, if the price continues to drop, I am definitely buying a lot more shares than what I have now, which isn't much. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Share in the comments what you think about Snap planning on being profitable in 2019. I also want to disclose that I do own shares of Snap. Also remember, this channel is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor and all investments involve some degree of risk. Please invest responsibly and do your own due diligence. See you guys. Bye.